Sela here. Today we're going to be going over map essentials and why they're important and geography. Okay, so what is geography? Geography is the study of the Earth's physical and cultural features. Physical features meaning land masses, rivers, valleys, mountains, and cultural features, people's beliefs and what they believe in. That's a cultural feature. So one is human, one is land map. Let's go into how geographers start studying the land. What is this right here? This is a globe. The globe is the best modeled representation of the Earth. Why? Because the Earth is a sphere and so is a globe. If you try to put what is on the globe or even that globe in front of you and flatten it out, it will distort the lands. So this is why a globe is the best modeled representation, because it's a sphere just like the Earth. Now, what's on a globe? These lines right here. These lines are called latitude lines. These lines are called meridians. Okay, so these latitude lines right here, they're called parallels because they're equidistant apart and they never touch. They go around the world or the Earth, and they never touch each other. They don't touch another parallel line. Okay, they're measured in degrees, and parallel lines or latitude lines are measured in 180 degrees. And the 0-degree latitude line is called the equator. The equator at 0 degrees divides the Earth into the northern and southern hemispheres. Okay, we have also meridian lines. These lines right here are called meridian lines. You see that they separate towards the middle. This is where they're the widest. And then as they get to the north and south pole, they converge upon each other. So they're not parallel lines. They touch each other at the ends of the Earth, so they are not parallel. They are also measured in degrees, and they are measured at 360 degrees. That's why you say if you do a circle or a full rotation just like the Earth, it's 360 degrees. Now, the 0-degree latitude or longitude line, is called the prime meridian. This is where you actually change your days. This is located in Greenwich, England, and it's on this side of the globe here. So unfortunately, you can't see it. But the 0-degree longitude is called prime meridian. And these are measured in degrees, like I said. So you can see here 90 degree, 100 degree, 110 degree, and you'll find out how those help you later on. Next, we're going to get into map essentials. Now, this is a map that I created. Now, this map has the 5 map essentials that you need to know to read a map. Each map has to have a title. Number 1, the map of North Carolina. So I know what I'm looking at. This is not New York. This is not Africa. This is not California. This is the map of North Carolina. Pay attention to these because you're going to have to make a map. A second thing you're going to need is a compass rose. The compass rose is showing you directions. You can see north, south, east, west, northwest, southwest, southeast, northeast. This shows you directions on the map of where you're going. So I know that on the top here is north, the bottom is south, the left is west, and so forth and so on. Number 3, down at the bottom left, you're going to need a scale. Usually on a scale, on a map like this, it says like 1 inch equals 1 mile. What that means is that 1 inch on this map, which seems like it would be like this area right here in this county, would actually equal, well, in this case, probably like 60 miles, let's say. So this 1 inch would be 60 miles. So you know if you went another inch, it would be another 60 miles. Another inch is another 60 miles. And then you can add up how far away you are from something else. The 4th item that you need on a map for map essentials is a legend or a key. This tells me what's on the map. I can look at this map and be like, what's this blue line right here? But then I look over at the key and I say, oh, that's a river. What are these jagged up and down type lines? I have no idea. Oh, these are mountains. Okay, so you have to have a legend or a key to be able to show you what's on your map. Number 5, the last thing you need to have on your map is a locator map. The locator map shows me, the reader, where in the world North Carolina is. In this case, we have a locator map in the United States. So I say, bam, that red area right there is North Carolina. That's where I know it is. So when I look at this map, I know it was located here. So those are 5 map essentials you need on a map and what they need. Now, there's 2 different types of maps that we're going to cover in class. One is a political map and one is a physical map. The political map is exactly that. It deals with politics. So a political map provides boundaries and locations of political units such as states, countries, counties, cities, and towns. If you are the governor of Texas, this green area here is where you are the governor of. Okay, so it's divided amongst political units. A physical map shows physical features of the Earth. Okay, in this case, it's the United States. These brown dark areas here would be the mountains. These would be your Rocky Mountains. So they're high, they're dark, they're brown. Then over on this side, you can see in North Carolina, we have a half green and half light brown. This green area right here is agricultural land. This is why the southern states had large tobacco plantations and cotton plantations. Very good farming area. The north, not so much. It's more of a rocky soil that has some forests in it. Okay, so that's the difference. The physical map shows location, topography, shape of the earth, land features. Political map is all political. Why are these important? Well, one day you might be out somewhere and say, hey, Siri, tell me how to get home. And Siri is going to be like, okay, boo, and die. Right? So then you have to know how to read a map, and you're going to know how to read a map because you went through Mr. Sela's class and he told you about map essentials and how to read a map.